For those people who don't know me, Devin the Dream Haney. After a hard workout, I always make sure I take my pro-glycogen. Great for recovery. Recovery is a big part of training, and take your pro-glycogen, you'll feel much better.
We're certainly glad that you have joined us here this afternoon from the Lexus Club here at Staples Center for this very exciting announcement as Premier Boxing Champions, along with Fox Sports, proudly announce a tremendous night of boxing on November the 23rd, a Saturday night from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view headlined by the highly anticipated rematch for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World, Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz, number 2. As is the reputation for PBC and Fox Sports, there is guaranteed a full card of exciting matchups that same night, including 12 rounds for the WBA Super Featherweight Championship of the World with Leo Santa Cruz versus Miguel Flores. Well, this afternoon, we plan to hear from our fighters, our principals. We'll have a brief Q&A session, photo opportunity, and then we'll have some media one-on-ones following that. Let's begin with our co-main event of the evening. As I mentioned, it's 12 rounds for the WBA Super Featherweight Championship of the World. Let's meet our fighters at this time. First of all, a man who is scheduled to fight Leo Santa Cruz back in February. He suffered an ankle sprain. Now he's featured in even a bigger platform. He's had a knockout victory in his return from his injury. Originally from Morelia in Mexico and raised in Houston, he's had a steady climb up the rankings to deserve this shot. He'll be making his first attempt at a world title. His record, 24 wins, 2 losses with 12 knockouts. He's the world-ranked super featherweight contender. How about a hand of welcome to Miguel Flores? Miguel, come on up and say a few words, or I guess you can stay where you are with your microphone there.
Hey guys, just excited to be here. They say there's no second chances in life, but for me there is, because I have a great team, Luis the Cuba Jr., my whole team back at home, and some things are just meant to happen. And I guess the fight myself with Leo is just something that's meant to happen. You know, a lot of people are mad about it, but after the fight, after y'all get a good, exciting fight, y'all gonna want to see a rematch just like these two heavyweight guys. I'm excited for it. Like I said, things happen for a reason, and this is a bigger stage, a bigger scenery. What better way to become a champion than it is in Las Vegas at the MGM? I'm excited. I know Leo's a professional. I know he's fully focused on me, and that's only going to produce a great fight for you guys.
Thank you very much, Miguel. We'll get a chance to hear more from him in our Q&A session. And his opponent has been a dominant force in the featherweight division for the past 4 years. He'll be making his super featherweight debut on November the 23rd. He'll be seeking his 4th weight division world championship. His record, 36 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw with 19 knockouts. He's truly one of the greats in boxing today. A veteran of 16 world title appearances, he's the 3-division world champion and the current WBA featherweight champion of the world, El Terremoto, Leo Santa Cruz.
Thank you. Hello to everyone. I'm very happy. I'm excited to be here, to be given this opportunity to be able to become a 4th-division world champion. My goal when I began boxing was just to become a world champion, and now I've been able to do it 3 times, and now being able to try to do it for 4th time is gonna, a bigger dream. I'm happy. I want to thank the WBA. I want to thank my manager Al Heyman, Fox. Everybody, all the people, all the fans that guided me to this place. And like Miguel Flores said, yeah, there is people that are mad, that are upset, because they think he's not a worthy opponent. But Miguel Flores, he's a a tough fighter. I don't underestimate him. Like I said before, I know it was gonna be a hard fight in the first fight when we were gonna fight, but he hurt his ankle, and now this fight he's gonna come with everything, because this is the opportunity of his lifetime to become a world champion at 130. And I know it's gonna be a tough fight, hard fight, but what's more important is that we're gonna give the fans a great fight. And that will matter. And to be on, the co-main event for Wilder and Ortiz, Wilder's a great explosive fighter. He always comes to get a show, and he always gives it. and he surprises. He comes. He's not called Bomber for no reason. He always comes and surprises. He could knock you in the first round, second round, any round. So I know he's gonna give you a great fight, and my job is to go out there and try to do a better fight than him. I know it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna try my best to do that, and hopefully we get a great fight because it's gonna be a great night. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Leo Santa Cruz. I want to bring to your attention our Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view event is a promotion of Bomb Squad Promotions, along with TGB Promotions and Mayweather Promotions. Tom Brown from TGB will be available for questions afterwards as well as Leonard Ellerby from Mayweather Promotions. Teaming up with Bomb Squad, it's going to be a great night of action. We also want to bring to your attention that tickets are available online, available at mgmgrand.com along with axs.com as well. Now let's meet our fighters in the main event of the evening. Let's hear from them. It's the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World, Wilder versus Ortiz, number 2, a rematch the world has been waiting for. Before the fight, the first time, the fans were interested in watching. During the fight, even more interested, and afterwards, we want to see them meet up in the ring again. First, I introduced to you the challenger. He gave Deontay Wilder one of his toughest fights last year. With a record of 31 wins and only 1 defeat, he has 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Known for his vicious knockout power, his crafty southpaw style, and his very quick hands, he is one of the most feared and avoided fighters in the heavyweight division. He's had 3 straight wins since his loss with Deontay Wilder. Originally from Cuba, now fighting out of Miami. Here is the fearsome world-ranked heavyweight contender, Luis King Kong Ortiz. Say some words.
Bueno, tengo que darle las gracias a Dios por esta oportunidad, a Wilder, a Jaime. No queda más que decir que todo está en el destino. Es mi segunda oportunidad.
First, I want to thank God and Al Heyman and Deontay for this opportunity again. Really don't have a lot to say. I haven't been always a man for many words, but the opportunity is here and it's destined. So here we go.
Vengo a guerrear como un guerrero que siempre he sido, a morirme en el ring, como siempre he dado todo de mí en el cuadrilátero.
He says that a warrior doesn't abandon his mission. His mission has been to become world champion. He's ready to die in the ring if need be, and he's trained very, very hard since the defeat, and it'll culminate November 23rd.
Okay, pero como guerrero que somos, ante todo quiero preguntarle a Deontay cómo está su hija, su familia.
Before anything, he wants to make sure that he wants to ask Deontay, how's your family, your daughter, most importantly.
Y nada, lo que queda por decir es que noviembre 23 no va a ser lo mismo que pasó la vez pasada. Esta vez vengo más preparado, mi mente está más explosiva, vengo más agresivo, todo.
He says that November 23rd, it won't make the same mistake that he made on the last fight. He's coming more prepared, more aggressive, with more of everything. There's just more is the key factor here.
Yo no soy hombre de estar hablando tanto. Yo solo espero la noche de noviembre 23 para hacer mi trabajo, que es boxear, que es lo que yo sé hacer.
He's, hopes, that November 23rd gets here quicker than later because he's ready to step in the ring and do the job.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry, did I interrupt you? More? Thank you very much. A man of few words. He speaks volumes with his fists in the ring every time he steps into the squared circle. And now we introduce his opponent, the defending world champion. In fact, the longest reigning and most active heavyweight champion in boxing today. A tremendous record of 41 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 40 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the most feared single-punch knockout artist in boxing. He'll be making the 10th defense of his title just shy of 5 years ago from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He is the Olympic bronze medalist representing the United States and the defending and undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Thank you so much. You said that so beautiful.
I appreciate it.
Sorry for being so late. Every time I come here, I forget how bad traffic is here. But thank God we're here. I just wanted, to thank God. Here we go again. Wilder versus Ortiz 2. And the only way it could be a 2, it had to be a exciting, a thrill fight. Number 1. The first time I met him in the ring, that night of that fight, it was amazing. It was an amazing experience to be able to go up against such a skillful fighter. To have his pedigree, the background that he had as an amateur. To have the pedigree and the background that he had as an amateur, over 300 fights, and then to come in, I've only had 35 amateur bouts, period, and then coming into the, the professional rankings, and just making my way up. And to be able to fight him with so much experience on that night of the fight, I was like, it was an honor to be able to face him more than it was an honor for him to face me, because it was going to show me, this was a test for me, it was going to show me where my skill level were in the heavyweight division especially. He was the boogeyman for a reason. To this day, they don't fight him for a reason. In this sport, we all know what it's about. I speak it all the time. I let you know. I keep you on game all the time about this sport. In my eyes, there's nothing gentleman about it. Don't mistake in it. Please, especially when it comes to me, in certain aspects of my life, in certain situations, yes, I will be a gentleman. But when it comes to this boxing, my mind ain't set that way. I tell you each and every time that my words is very powerful, what I speak. And it's not a coincidence that things that I say come to pass. If not now, then later. But it's always on time. It may not come when I want it, but it's always on time. And to be able to have that honor to fight him again when these guys, especially the top 10, they'll say he old, but they won't get in there and fight this old man. You have many guys that have had opportunities to have a chance at me, to be mandatories, but all they had to do was face Luis Ortiz. But the excuse was he's old. And in my eyes, I'm like, shit, he in the sport. We signed up for it, so beat his old ass then. But they never give him the opportunity because they know what the real is. For me, I'm the best in the world. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm the best in the world, and I believe in that. I've proved so many people wrong. And I still have to do it still. And I probably have to do it for the rest of my life, but that's okay. They give me the adrenaline. They give me the motivation, the will, because all my life I had to prove people wrong. But today, I smile with a heart filled with happiness, with a mind filled with sighting things for the future, with a soul that's so free. I tell people I know who I am, I know what I stand for, I know what I represent. You can't detour my mind. My mind cannot be brainwashed. And for that reason, I am who I am. People have grown with me. They had to get used to certain things and see if it's really an act or is it really him. But over time, people have seen that I've been the same way from the beginning. It ain't gonna change. All the glamour, the glory, the fame, and the fortune don't change who I am as a person. All this is materialistic. It look good at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, when you go home, it must come off. And now, I have an opportunity to have another bond with this man that no one wants to face, so I feel it's my duty as a champion to bless these fighters because people on the outside looking in, they don't understand what we go through as fighters, what we do. I tell them all the time, and I'll forever say in old press conference, we risk our lives for you guys' entertainments. Everything we have, we love because we like, damn,
Our hands got this risking. What price we had to pay to get this shit? What price we have to pay each and every time? It's our life. And it ain't nothing like going to work you have to put your life on the line for. Many won't do it. That's why I take this very serious. And to be able to give him an opportunity to do it again, when those that won't give it to him, I'll do it 100 times over and over again. Because when I fought him that first time, it really was a bond that I had for him with his daughter and my daughter. I seen two loving fathers on the night that had to battle out, that had to go to war, that had to put their life on the line for their family. And when you put your life on the line for your family, man, it ain't no better feeling to go to war with another gladiator, knowing, like he said, we willing to die in the ring. How harsh that is. We willing to die in the ring. How many people saying they willing to die for their jobs? Shit. But we are, because we're passionate about it. We love it. We want to give y'all the best fight possible. And we will do that because Deontay Wilder never leaves y'all without a doubt of having a great time and excitement, meeting old friends while meeting new friends. Hey, we'll see the next Wilder fight till we meet again. And I love the ones that never seen a boxing match before because I'm the person to come to see. If you want to see you want to see some extraordinary, something exciting, something you never seen before, maybe a body drop on the canvas, maybe it do something. Hey, let's explore. But if you want to see excitement, this is the fight to be at. This is the fight to order. This is the fight to see. Y'all know the Bronze Bomber is back. Bomb Squad. And I can't wait. It's going to be amazing, like each and every last one of them. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. The undercard is booming. I got my man Leo Santa Cruz right next to this. This is my buddy right here. So he's always exciting each and every time. You already know. We got hearts of a champions up here, each and every last one of us, and I can't wait. I am super excited for this. I'm super excited to be able to bless Ortiz again, to be able to support his family. This might be the last biggest payday that he get, who knows? But we're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna be able to make the best of it, I promise you. If I had to promote it every day, order it, support it. You're gonna get your money worth, guaranteed. You see what he did in the 7th round. Anything's possible. That lets you know anything's possible. But I'm a true champion. America has a true champion. And one thing about a true champion that many people can love from a true champion, out of all things, yeah, skills great. You know, talking a good game, great. But there's one thing great about a champion, a true one. A champion that can walk it like he talk it. And for me, I walk it just like I talk it, baby. So November the 23rd, I expect to see all you guys there. And if you can't make it, I expect you to order that Fox pay-per-view, baby. Because it's going to be live, it's going to be crunk. And I can't wait. God bless. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you very much for Deontay Wilder. Certainly there are so many things to respect about this champion, but truly he has never turned down an opportunity, never run away from a challenge. He's fought everyone and be always willing to fight everyone. We look forward to November 23rd, MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view. Once again, reminding you the bout is brought to you by Bomb Squad Promotions along with TGB Promotions and Mayweather Promotions. Tickets are available at mgmgrand.com and axs.com online as well. This time, it is my pleasure to hand over the duties for our questions and answers to my colleague. Please welcome to the microphone, Ray Flores. Ray, take it away.
Mexican descent fighting a fellow Mexican. So many greats have fought at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. That's where you want to go as a prize fighter. What does November 23rd mean to you?
I think as a fighter coming up, you always have a few dreams. Probably one of them is to win your first fight by knockout. One of them is to obviously become world champion. Another one is to fight in Vegas. And I have the opportunity to become a world champion in Vegas. So what better way, than that? Like I said before, it's just like things are getting set into place with me. When the first fight got canceled, I was mad at myself, mad at the world, mad at everything. But then little by little, I realized, hey, everything does happen for a reason. Everybody knows my brother passed away in the ring. And don't tell me I don't deserve something, because I spent hours running with my brother. I spent hours at the gym. Don't tell me I don't deserve something. I know I deserve it, and I'm going to work my butt off to become world champion. Obviously, I have a great champion in front of me in Leo, but like I said, that's only going to produce a great action-packed fight.
Thank you very much, Miguel. Leo, for you, there haven't been a lot of Mexican fighters. It's a small list of Mexican fighters who've been world champions in 4 divisions. November 23rd, you can join that list. Can you tell us about your mindset knowing that you can go ahead and add your name to such a rich history?
Yeah, no, my mindset is, I'm really motivated. Like if it was my first world title, being able to be, 4th division world champion is, something big for me, really big. I could be remembered, when I retired, I could be remembered as one of the best Mexicans out there. And for me, that's my goal. That's my goal, and that's my mentality right now. And I know I have a tough fight in front of me with Miguel Flores. People, like he's saying, people might think that he's not a great fighter or nothing like that, but he deserved it. He deserves it. He could become world champion that night. And, I'm just very happy to go out there and, give the fans a great fight. And just for this opportunity that's been given to me and to be able to become 4th division world champion. That was my main goal, to do that. And then, the big fight for me.
Thank you very much, Leo. For Luis, can you tell us about what you learned about the champion to my right, Deontay Wilder,
Luis,
in that first matchup?
Que si le puedes decir al público qué tú aprendiste de la primera pelea con Deontay en la primera pelea.
Fueron cosas que pasaron, que debían de pasar, y nada, no hay excusa, no tengo excusa.
Things that took place in the first fight on his behalf obviously just happened, and he has no excuse for.
Pasó lo mismo que yo le dije a él, que uno de nosotros dos nunca íbamos a llegar a un 2 asaltos.
He said that to the first part is that there's no excuse and no reason for him not winning the fight. Obviously, it is what it is. Deontay won the fight, and he knew that one of us was going to get knocked out, and he had said that it's not going 12 rounds, and has the same sentiment for the rematch. It's not going to go 12 rounds.
Deontay, we saw you face some adversity in that first fight in the 7th round. Can you go ahead and explain to us what you learned about yourself in that matchup as you went out and finished the show in grand fashion, as you always do, but what did you learn about yourself in that first fight?
Ray, it wasn't nothing that I really learned about myself. It was something that I was, I had confirmation about, already. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things that you know what you can do. You believe in yourself. You speak it too highly. Like, when I tell people that I speak it, I feel it inside of my heart like a flame. I feel it. It's almost like some people like, how you know it's going to happen? Because I feel it. It's like those feelings like something's going to happen. But I'm just so strong with my intuition myself that I understand it. So when I feel like, the feeling is everything. So it wasn't like I was like proving myself. It was like I just needed that moment in time to prove to others. See, for me, it's like proving others wrong. I don't have no doubt in myself. Or I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have made it as far as I made. I'm 41 over with 40 KOs. I don't even count that draw because I knocked that fool out. He got blessed by the referee.
Talking about Tyson Fury here at Staples Center in December of last year.
With that. I've seen him many, many times. He had favoritism. But everything that I have, I know what I can do. It's just a point in time, and I need the right opponent to prove everything. This man was the boogeyman. He wasn't called the boogeyman for no reason. They didn't want to fight him. They still don't want to do it now. And even when I had to go in this fight, I had to stay very cautious and clear. Look at him. He's in shape. Look at him. I know he's been training. I got people in Miami, a lot of them. They tell me how he's been running on the highway and stuff. Months before this, he's taking it very serious, as well as I. And I can't wait. I can feel it. It's going to be a crazy fight.
This is your second rematch that you had. Your first one You went ahead, the first fight that you had, you went ahead and you defeated Berman Stavern. You finished him off when you guys had the rematch in unbelievable fashion. Are you looking to do the same against Luis Ortiz to make it a more convincing victory to prove those that may say, well, he got, you know, the blessing of the referee in the 7th round, to make it more definitive?
The only way people ran away with that narrative is because of Showtime commentary, Paulie Malignaggi. You know, when people do commentary, people that don't understand boxing, that's on the outside looking in, only can hear they so-called experts and stuff. So it can be a narrative painted. You know, even with the lead up with Fairhood scorecard keeping and stuff, things can be painted in people's minds. They're like, oh, this must be really is what it is. What's a 2-second, 3-second? That ain't no fucking break. Excuse my language, but I'm passionate. Okay, that's not a break. I don't. When you're a warrior, that's what kind of break is that? That's like taking a deep breath. When somebody in their life, he took his last breath. I ain't taking my last breath. I continued on as a champion. So that wasn't no break at all. And we was already warned that would happen if certain things occurred. That had nothing to do with me nor him, you know, if anything. So, you know, but it was painted out there, put it in people's heads. So I want to correct my wrongs into rights, and this is why we're here now.
Luis, what are you doing, if anything? Are you doing anything differently as you prepare for November 23rd against the Bronze Bomber Deontay Wilder?
Que si estás haciendo o vas a hacer algo diferente en la preparación para la segunda pelea de que no hiciste en la primera para él.
Yo digo que todo, uno se prepara y cuando llega al ring todo se dificulta, todo cambia. Todo está en la mente. Prepararme más y prepararme más y prepararme más y prepararme más.
He says that we do prepare, and we are planning, you know, for corrections and errors that were made in the first fight, you know, whether they were emotional errors or physical errors, but once you get in the ring, you know, it's all bets are off, and it is what it is, and it's the better man is going to win. But yes, he is preparing. So, you know, for those who think that he's, you know, too old and shouldn't be here, you know, stay tuned November 23rd.
Deontay, you have one of the highest, if not the highest, knockout percentage in boxing right now. How much better do you feel you can get? And how much have you grown since that fight with Luis Ortiz the first time?
I mean, the sky's the limit to my growth. You know, each and every year I want to be better than I am this year, you know. And that's until the day I die. You know, I always want to know new things. That's why they say you can teach the old dog new tricks. You know what I mean? At least that's what I feel. You know, you're never too old to learn things. And if I stop learning in this sport, then I don't need to be in it. You know, it becomes, I don't want to be in this sport because my whole point of view is just to make money. I want to make money, and I want to enjoy doing what I love to do. And that's you know, show everybody my craft. You know, so I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I cannot wait. You guys know. Y'all have seen me many times in my energy.
Must see TV.
Must see TV. I'm the type of fight that you're gonna be on. You're gonna sit on the edge of your seat, or you're gonna stand up the whole time, because that's what excitement I bring. And y'all know when I bring it, I'm gonna bring it. It's no question asked with me. You don't have to guess with D. I'm bringing it. Like I did the first time, I'm gonna bring it the second time, and this time it's gonna be worse than the first time.
Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing more exciting than the heavyweight championship of the world, and we have it November 23rd on Fox Sports pay-per-view. Thank you to the champion, Deontay Wilder. Thank you to the challenger, Luis Ortiz, Miguel Flores, Leo Santa Cruz. We'll pose off the fighters. Don't forget, November 23rd, MGM Grand Garden Arena. It is Wilder Ortiz #2 for the heavyweight championship of the world. Thank you so much.
Sit down, guys.